Hello. Hi guys. Welcome back to the next session of workflow training series and thank you for choosing ZK tutorials. So guys, in our previous session we have discussed about like basic of workflows. We have also created a simple workflow of leave request approval or rejection. We have seen how like it will work and how all of those things we have already discussed. So from this in this today's topic we are going to discuss about containers. Here you will see our important topic, this one which is known as containers. Okay, so we have already seen guys what is swddd transaction code, what we used to do over there. Okay, what are the different terminologies which are important over there. So all of those things we have already discussed, correct? Now guys, so in this session let's start with the topic of containers. Okay, so what's containers guys? So let me first give a brief introduction about what is containers. What is the exact use of containers in the workflow? Okay, so what does this mean? So the container in the workflow is used to create variables, correct? Like, or you can say containers in the workflow are used to store the values, correct? So let's say, let me write it over here for you. So containers is used to create variables. Same guys, how do we use to create the variables in the above our ABAP programming? Why do we create? To store some values. For example, we are declaring something like, let's say, variable LV care. Okay, type C. Okay, what we will do with this LV care? Correct. What is this? My LV underscore care will store some value. Correct. Correct, guys. Still, if I will give some length over there. Okay, so what does this container means? It will be used to store, it will be used to create the variable, same like in your ABAP programming, correct guys? So containers is just a way of creating the variables, correct? So now there are different types of containers. As part of workflow, we will be discussing about all these types also throughout our classes. Okay, guys, I will show you also where do we create containers. Don't take tension. In this series, in this containers series, we will do everything from bottom to from sketch to top. We will do everything. Okay, so also okay guys, so containers are key components. Okay, containers are key components used to store and manipulate data throughout the life cycle of a workflow. Up to when, for example, if I will, okay, let me insert something. Let's say this is my normal guys. Okay, from here to here I have declared some variable over there, correct? Let's say I've declared a variable. Okay, LVCare. So it will be valid from here to here until the life cycle of the workflow. So containers are the key components used to store. Let me write it here, guys. Okay. Container are the key components friends, which is used to store and manipulate data. Okay. And manipulate data throughout the the life cycle life cycle of a workflow instance. Correct, guys? So this is what my containers is. Okay. So they serve as a placeholder for values that are passed between the steps of the workflow. Okay. So are they serve as placeholders for values. For which values that are passed between different steps of the workflow. Correct, guys? So they serve as a placeholder, correct? Whatever variables used to do, they also works in the same way. Correct, guys? 1 second. Okay. So they also used to work in the same way. Okay. It also enabling communication and data exchange between various workflow and element. Okay. Containers. You can say works as a data exchange. Okay, exchange between various workflow elements. Okay, so in different element they also used to do. Okay, containers can hold a wide range of data types inside that, like whatever, like data types we used to declare data types. Okay, what, look guys, what is this? Type C. What is this C? Data type only. Okay, data type, data element, any field reference, any of that type we can create our container. Okay, so this is what my containers works. Okay, so containers can hold a wide range of data types. Okay, including strings, numbers, dates. Okay, structures, we can create a data a variable of type date. Okay, structures and objects. So this is what all about my containers, guys. Okay, so before ending up this session I will show you a simple example, guys. Okay, let me log into the SAP system once. Give me a moment, guys. I'm logging in. Yeah, guys, I hope you are able to see my screen now again. Okay, let's go to the SWDD transaction code. I will go there. Okay, it's processing my workflow. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, guys, look, here we are. Correct. So this is what our workflow, which we have created in our last session. Okay. And guys, you can see one important thing, workflow container. Correct. I will click here. As soon as I will click on any double click to create, you can see. So this will create a variable. You can see we can give a ABAP. Okay. It's saying to give me some value there. Okay. We can give the any data type. Okay. ABAP dictionary data type, ABAP dictionary reference. We can give the BOR object, anything, whatever you want to give, guys. We can give here, same like your ABAP programming. No, nothing new, guys. Just they have given us some template where we have to do our programming. Simple words. Okay. So if I will go to the properties, where we can, okay, let me enter some value. Let's say LV variable. Okay. And in the properties tab, if I will go, array by, okay, let's say I will give here as Matnar. Okay, you can see, guys, we can give importing parameter, exporting parameter. Okay, we can make it as a mandatory also. Okay, if I will go to the initial value, you can see, guys, we can also give some data also over there. If we want to give any fixed value over there, okay, this will tell us the details who has created this. Okay, fine, I hope this one is clear, guys. So you can see here in the demo, if I will give some values, some like just like in our web programming, what we used to do, we used to give like value, let's say workflow. Same thing we are also able to do over there. We'll show you, guys. Okay, okay, just as of now, take it only workflow containers are just like the variables which we use to declare in our programming ABAP programming, which are used to store some data. That's all. So this is what my workflow is. Correct, guys? I hope this one is clear to everyone. So, guys, that's all for this session, guys. And in the next session, we are going to start like what are the types of workflow, sorry, types of containers. What are the different types of containers? Okay, so there are some different types which we will going to discuss: task containers, workflow containers, agent containers, event containers, and binding containers. That one by one, we will be going to discuss all of those things in the depth in our coming up session, guys. Okay, I hope this one is clear to everyone. So that's all for this session, guys. Have a good day. Bye bye. Thank you for joining.